Who's in the building? Nah. That's crazy. Alright, so I got two people. Did y'all hear about the Annabelle doll? The Annabelle hunted dog. I mean doll. The doll, right? Now they are reporting today, July 16th, that a paranormal investigator suddenly died while touring with the infamous and supposedly haunted Annabelle doll on the night of July 13th. But they just not saying something, I guess, getting it out there today. And his tour organizers have announced that. Now, this is Dan Riviera, a U.S. Army veteran, was on his sold-out Devils on the Run tour. That's a red flag right there. Your tour is called Devils on the Run tour in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. When firefighters and medics rushed to his hotel, the Evening Sun reported. CPR was performed, but Riviera, 54, died, according to the New England Society for Psychic Research, where he was the lead investigator. Now people are assuming the Dow did this to him. Huh? What's up, Magnificent Tyler? Did you hear about the Annabelle Dow and this paranormal investigator guy? They bringing it out today. The man that ended up dead. Now, from the little information they give it's looking like it ain't telling us like if a person did it or it was a, normal causes, whatever. So people's going straight to that dial, man. Straight to the damn dial. But like I said, that's a red flag right there. Your damn tour is called Devils on the Run tour. So anyway, that ain't really what I wanted to talk about. But, oh, you said, wait, what happened? Yeah. The paranormal investigator suddenly died while touring with the infamous and supposedly haunted Annabelle doll on the night of July 13th. But they just bringing this out today on the 16th, right? Now, his tour organizers have announced this. His name was Dan Riviera, a U.S. Army veteran, was on his sold-out Devils on the Run tour in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. When firefighters and medics rushed to his hotel, CPR was performed, but Riviera, he was 54, died, according to the New England Society for Psychic Research, where he was the lead investigator. So people saying the Dow done chewed his ass up, huh? Why is you touring with this damn hunted ass Dow? Now, that ain't, like I said, that ain't what I wanted to talk about, though. But I just seen that, and I was like, that shit crazy. Well, another one bites the dust. They need to burn that Dow, man. They need to do something with that Dow. Do what they did to the Chucky Dow. I don't think we had a Chucky movie in a minute, because I think they finally got rid of Chucky, bro. That's all I'm saying. So I told y'all yesterday, when I wake up, it's going to be some stuff. Watch. And it was. We back on what's really going on, people. So Trump ordered Australia and Japan to get ready for war with China. Xi Jinping over Taiwan. See? Still in people's business? Well, that's got to happen. But Trump is saying, hey, Australia, Japan, y'all need to get y'all shit in order because Taiwan, because China, Xi Jinping, come on now, Xi Jinping, you going against Xi Jinping. All right, over Taiwan. What Taiwan? Listen, let them have Taiwan because that's China. All right, United States demands clarity from allies on their role in potential war over Taiwan. Trump wants clarity on who is with him and who is not with him, because there's a lot of nations that saying we ain't messing with you on this one, Trump. Now we with you when you right, but sometimes you wrong, bruh. You just straight out damn it wrong, bruh. And I think that's what's going on. So I've been waiting on stuff like this because I'm sick of their ass. It's just like people that's waiting on Jesus to come back. See, I'm waiting on certain stuff like that too because I'm sick of their ass. All right? So whatever you believe in, guess what? It might be on its way. I don't know what everybody believe in, but whatever you've been believing in and you thought was coming to save your stank ass, guess what? It might be on the way. All right? I'm just letting you know. All right? So, what's up with Senator Graham? So Senator Graham, yeah, Magnificent Title, I'm gonna make you a moderator even if you don't use it, cause you know how this game go. You know what I'm saying? So even if you don't use it, but if you want to use it, go ahead. So Senator Graham threatens to strike Russia directly with America. Okay, so Senator Graham threatens to strike Russia directly. So I'm asking, will America strike Russia like they did Iran? Because you know Trump gave, oh boy, what's up, Shank? Gave Putin a 50-day ultimatum. And we all know what happens on the day after that. It'd be some crazy stuff happening. So what's going to happen on the 51 day? I don't know. But if he think he going to go over there and bomb Russia like he did Iran, see, they thought Iran had nuclear weapons or could possibly have the capability of making some goddamn nukes. See, we know Putin got nucleus, the motherfucking arsenic. We know that. Ain't no ifs, ands about it. Trump know that. The whole world know that. So like I said, if you think you finna go over there doing that, what you did in Iran, listen, it's too late to advise somebody not to do this. Y'all need to stop. It's too late. So this is when the party dies. This is the party dying. Okay? So yeah. Now, Senator Graham, you ain't no damn presidente. Now, what gave you the balls to say that? Huh? That you threatening to strike Russia directly. You ain't Trump. People getting besides they damn selves. But see, China has already prepared for war in the Pacific because of Taiwan conflict. I said that they started that like last week. Yeah, they put the damn tank boats out there. And I said, what's a fucking tank boat? Is that? Well, it's common sense because it's a tank and a boat, my nigga. It's a tank and a boat together into the water. How many y'all put out there? I know you lied. The fuck is a tank boat? Now, Master P had them tanks, the tank dogs and all that, but he ain't never had no tank and a boat. So you imagine a tank and a boat coming at your ass. Not a submarine. I didn't say a submarine because that ain't what they said, although they have some. They said tank boats. All right. So they up in game on people. It's finna be bad. So China is king of shipbuilding. We should know that. They are king of shipbuilding, right? So China is likely to maintain its dominant market share in global shipbuilding. I bring that up because some stuff that China got, maybe most of their stuff, America cannot compare to, especially when you're talking about nuclear weapons. All right. Yeah, we got stuff, but not like Russia. China is one thing, but when you on certain weapons, but when you talking about arsenics and shit like that, Putin shit, we not messing with that, people. Especially if he throw one over here to Cali some damn where, like he said, like he has threatened before when Biden was in office. Come on, man. He said he can reach Cali in 30 minutes. He can reach Europe in like 9 minutes. Hey, man. France in 8 minutes. All right. So we need to get some Speedy Gonzalez stuff too. Not just over there, but over here too. that can get to his ass while he's tearing up our allies over there. We need to be preparing, you know, to get him from over here too. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, the Philippines and Taiwan are working together to counter China. I don't know why they think they can beat China for real. But anyway, the Philippines said, we got your back, Taiwan. We're going to help y'all out against China because they are surrounding y'all for the 50th time. Okay? And I don't know why all these people always talking all this shit, but you always need backup. You always need backup. Now you got other people in your stuff. So it's just bad. You welcome, Magnificent. You right. They can't beat them. No, they can't. And on top of that, it's already written down. Revelation already written that down. You know what's gonna happen. So I don't know what Bible they read, but defend yourself now, because that's about all some of these nations can do is just defend yourself. You're not gonna win. You can defend yourself all day though, you know, whatever. That don't mean you're gonna win, you know. So Ukraine weapons deal splits Europe, and it's 5 nations that's opting out of this. So Trump wants France and Italy to donate money so Trump can send these Patriot weapons. But I'm like, so we got France and Italy opt out, and it was like Czech Republic, and I think it's later down on the thing. But I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So this is my thing about Trump wants France and Italy to donate money to the fund so Trump can send the Patriot. If you cool with Ukraine like that, why anybody got to pay for it? I thought you was just supposed to give that to them. Because if Putin gets through Ukraine, he really conquers all of Ukraine. Now it's back all Russia. It's considered Russia territory now. Then who else you think he's going to be aiming at? The people that helped them too. Like us. So yeah, people. France and Italy, like, you know what, Trump, I don't want nothing to do with that one, bro. Because they are saying we need to actually use that money for our defense. Because we can't just put all our money into Ukraine. If Ukraine was gonna win, they would have been won. You had to end up sending Patriot missiles over there. Because they can't get right. Not against no damn Putin. What? God damn, this shit's crazy. So Trump makes a U-turn from yesterday, they saying, after threatening Putin. Trump, why you backing down? I guess he realized them threats was a little too much, was a little too harsh for when you're talking to Putin. That's what I be saying, man. Speak to the man correctly. Quit disrespecting that man like he ain't shit now, because don't nobody want this, but it has to happen. You know? It's got to happen. China has been watching carefully. China is angry that the U.S. used its military bases in Qatar to strike Iran, one of China's strongest allies in the region. See that? Yeah. So, China mad about that, man. And I always said, when I used to talk about this, don't bring up China and don't bring up Russia. God damn, but when you start bringing up China, that's how you know Revelation is just closing in on our stank ass. You feel me? Because that's the Gog and Magog war, bruh. All right? So, China is angry about that. And for China, this isn't just about Iran. This is what they're saying. It's about power. And we know this. It's about power, money, and respect. Okay? They say this ain't just about Iran, it's about power, because they know if certain places are conquered and United States got everything to do with that shit, then they don't want United States on top no more, people. You're talking about the world. China said they want no more U.S. bases over there. Just like America saying, y'all can't buy no more farmland, but did y'all take the farmland back from their ass that's right by our bases over here? Did y'all do that, or y'all just said you can't buy no more? When y'all gonna take the land back they bought? With no refund, huh? When y'all gonna do that? I'm just saying. So, somebody put Wayne in there. That's my brother name. Bro, which rapper you like, Drake? Okay. Oh, yeah, Wayne. That's what y'all was talking about. Okay, so Damascus, man. So when I woke up, Israel struck Damascus. So Damascus was hit with airstrikes. And this is like, you can go and look this up, and people are live about this over there. And they telling you this is bad. It is bad, because what the Bible says, it says Damascus is ever in ruins and it is uninhabitable. And we know what that means, that you cannot stay there no more. Huh? Get ready for the Gog and Magog war. So we right there, people. So Israel over there fighting Iran, they over there fucking with the Gaza Strip type shit, and Palestinians, and they just hit Damascus. Now this is the capital of Syria. You see what I'm saying? And they already been tearing Syria up. So this, Israel attacked Syria. This is crazy. I wasn't expecting this to happen when I woke up, but I had a feeling something crazy was going to be in the works, and it was. All right, so they have hit Syria, including Damascus, which is the capital. Damascus will be in ruins. Get ready for Gog and Magog war. You hear me? That's what the Bible says. Now, the Bible states there won't be one stone on top of the other in Damascus. That's how bad it's going to be when they get done. I've been saying it, though. And you can look that up in Isaiah 17 and in Revelation. You hear me? Because that's what it say. I didn't write it. I didn't write that shit. That's why, that's my favorite part of the Bible. That's probably the only part I know for real, is Revelation. Because that's something they said hasn't happened yet. I don't want to know what happened already, because I get confused. I want to see if this Bible's so real that, and hey, it look like it ain't lying yet. I'm just saying, I want to see if this gonna happen. That's what I'm waiting on. And it's happening, though. It's happening. All right. So Trump said the Epstein files is the Democrats' new scam, and condemning his own supporters for talking about the Epstein case. He says, my past supporters have bought into this bullshit. Hook, line, and sinker. Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. Trump say he don't want their support anymore. Now, yesterday I was saying, if I was Trump, right, and I wanted them to stop questioning me about some damn Epstein files and all of that, and people threatening to bring the file out and all of that, I would send our ass to war, right? Then you ain't got time to think about no goddamn Epstein files. But we know you own that, allegedly own that, them files somewhere, Trump, because you got pictures with the man. So I know, they say y'all was cool at one time, so I know he was like, hey, man, you need to come check out my island, you know what I'm saying? When you gonna come holler at me? You know how that be. He said, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with you. You been out there at least once, message. You what? You been out there at least once. You interacted allegedly at least once. We know it's more than that, though. We come on, man. When people get defensive, or when you ask them something, man, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah. Well, why you don't want to talk about it? Why you don't want to talk about it? I know why you don't want to talk about it. Because you probably got something to do with that shit. Motherfucker. I'm just saying. So guess what? Trump says the files were made up by Obama and Biden, etc., etc. Hell, they ass probably in them damn files, too. How they make it up? That shit ain't made up. That lady's gonna tell. And if something happened to that lady, Lord forbid, before she get to tell, because you know what? She's an evil bitch. You know about this stuff, lady. They said your hand's been in the cookie jar, too. Now, you serving time. You want to say something. If they let you get it out, Because she says she's willing to go all the way to the Supreme Court and testify. Huh? If you get it out, that's one thing. But if you keep talking about it, lady, while you sitting in the sing, you might be going to the upper room before you get it out. I'm just saying. Because ain't nobody trying to hear that. He ain't trying to hear you talking about that. He don't want you talking about that. All right. Just sliding for a while on my lunch break. That's what's up. Get your money. Okay. So, yeah, man. This shit's crazy. Let's go to Iran. Iran military makes first ever official nuclear bomb threat as Europe joins Trump. Okay. So some nations are joining Trump and some nations are backing down. But Iran, since Europe is joining Trump officially, which I don't see why they didn't know that. Anyway, Iran made their first official nuclear bomb threat. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's been talks of it, but they say no. They, from their perspective, no, we will use it. But I thought Trump destroyed your nuclear sites because we know he did not. The uranium. So here we go. Putin in day 51. Because we know Trump gave him 50 days to cease fire. I'm thinking 50 days, Trump. Boy, you know what all could happen in 50 days? That's too damn long, Trump. I mean, come on, man. Shank say too many evil billionaires on that list. They gonna suppress that with every dollar they have. You know what? But if it gets leaked, you see what I'm saying? It was a list that got leaked of names that was going back and forth. They even had Michael Jackson's name on there. Yeah, that's the list. But they want the files. I think that's two different things. I could be wrong. But like I said, it was a list that came out, though, on some real shit. I made a video about it, and I named off all the names that I could pronounce. Because it was some names on there I couldn't pronounce. I'm like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody was making a video about that. But what are these files don't nobody want out? What's on them damn files? Okay. Shank said, I hope it does get leaked because this is tied to human, and organ. You hear me? And we talking about children, man. Ooh, so it's a lot going on. And that would be your biggest distraction right now is them Epstein files. Distracting you from what's going on in the Middle East. There is not peace in the Middle East like back in the 90s and stuff when people say peace in the Middle East. There is no peace in the Middle East, and I don't think it's going to be for a very long time. All right. All right. So what's going to happen on day 51? Putin is told to ask Iran. They saying you ask Iran what happens on the next day after the ultimatum. That's why I said if they think they finna go over there and do what they did in Iran to Russia, oh, it's really gonna be some shit because Russia is not Iran, and we know this. Russia is the ones that allegedly gave them it ain't alleged. They gave them the blueprint to make nuclear bombs. I don't think he necessarily just threw them bombs, but don't forget that Iran, Russia, and China have in the past have already made a nuclear treaty deal type thing. All right? They already like this, bruh. And don't forget about North Korea. They already like this. So, you know, who is United States? When you talking about Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin and shit like that. Who is United States who? Oh, they got blew up years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, the shit's all bad, people. So all these leaders, this is what I'm saying. All these leaders are terrorists with a T. Put a T on it. Yeah. In my opinion, all y'all are terrorizing each other. Even when they say they are taking up for innocent people. Like Israel said, well, we're taking up for Druze. But you bombing the shit out of Israel and Syria, and most of them people that's dying are children. How godly is that? Your ass is in the Bible saying take up for you, but you out here doing strange shit. Now, but we know you not the biblical Israel. So, hey. Yeah. So all of y'all are terrorizing. Y'all are terrorizers. And innocent people are also being unalived while you saying you taking up for innocent people. So anyway, Israel attacking Syria, excuse is to protect Druze. D-R-U-Z-E. Now, there was supposed to be a doomsday message sent to the United States of nuclear Armageddon. All right. Huey Newton Jr., what's up? All right. Yep, there was supposed to be a doomsday message. Well, we ain't got to worry about that because we know that's around the corner somewhere. Years down the line, wherever, it's getting there, all right? So meantime, between time, whenever WW3, whenever it happened, before that, though, watch everybody start declining. Trump already done set the stage of declining because we got to have NWO. So don't think when we had WW3, it's just over. No, they're bringing in NWO people. There are stages to this shit. It's levels to this shit. Okay. So yeah. Saudi Arabia has now invaded Israel. That's what they said. They don't agree with Israel bombing, who was that, Sweden? They are standing with Syria. Okay. Now, even the Bible says that nations will turn on Israel. So I don't know what Bible they be reading, because I be like, Netanyahu, don't you know they supposed to turn on you, boy? That's because you not the biblical Israel. You don't get no damn about that. They might be trying to recreate history, but you can't when it's already written. The script is already written. You can't just start flip-flopping shit. You can't do that, bro. It's over. You can't do that. So anyway, Saudi Arabia, the Arabs, they say, nah, man, we ain't trying to hear that. We standing with Syria. And they probably, a lot of people need to stand with Syria and Damascus because what the Bible say, if it's ruined and you can't live there no more, we finna be WW3, bro. So why wouldn't people want to, if you really don't want a WW3 to happen, which is inevitable, it's gonna happen. But if you feel like you don't want that to happen no time soon, wouldn't you stand with the people like Syria? I think I would, because I don't want that to happen. I don't want a WW3 to happen. All right, so that's a world war. Then you're gonna have to have a what? A world leader. So it won't be no China president no more, no Japan president, no United States president, none of that. It will be one person, whoever this person is, to rule the world. To rule the world. The devil himself. All right? You're going to see him. You thought you be seeing him, but you ain't seen him for real yet. So the EU, European Union, proposes 100 billion euro fund for Ukraine alongside the 2028 all the way through 2034 budget. So we already got a 2028 to 2034 budget, 115 billion. I think it was 50 billion, and then now they're putting aside another 115 billion to support Ukraine. Now, why would they keep putting up this money? Because they know it's gonna be bad, that they gonna need all the weapons they can get, bro, all the help they can get, because they don't want Putin to get past Ukraine. If Putin, let me tell y'all something. That's the whole thing. A little bit of the whole thing. If Putin conquers Ukraine for real, gets Zelensky out the way, those neighbors, they're going to be like, oh my God, Putin finally did it. They already know the next step. We might not know, but they know the next step that's going to happen. All right? So that's why you got to keep your eyes on what's going on. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be bad. Shit. All right? Because he's going to keep conquering other stuff. He gonna keep conquering other places. What China say? This ain't just about Iran and stuff like that. This is about power. How do you get the power? You gotta control stuff. You gotta take over shit. That's just facts. You gotta take over stuff to have the power. Okay, so Iran captured first oil tanker. Okay, Iran is calling for restrictions on German shipping after Berlin praises Israel strikes on Iran. So, Germany already been kind of ready for this too. You know what I'm saying? So now we're going to go back to the 5 nations that reject Ukraine weapons deal that Trump is trying to do. And that would be France, Italy, Hungary, Slovakia, and Czech Republic. They saying we opt out. We don't want nothing to do with that. Okie dokie. So Trump said we will manufacture the weapons for Ukraine, but they will pay for the weapons. Now, if you cool with them, why they got to pay for the weapons, Trump? Trump said, fuck that. We will manufacture them over here in the United States, but see, that's a problem too. Because Putin been told Biden when he was in office, he don't want no United States weapons aimed at him. He don't give a fuck who using them. He don't want listen. He don't want that. They not listening. So it's just like when your mama, when we was bad as kids and your mama be like, look, keep giving you warnings now. Sit down. I told you sit down. You still doing your thing. Sit down. She might even tap your hand, grab you, and push it out. Listen, next time whoop your ass. All right? I'm tired of it. You get up and do something else. Thinking fat meat ain't greasy, huh? Fish grease ain't hot. She get the belt. That's the only thing she can do is get that belt. She gonna grab that belt and beat your ass. So this is what's going on. This is what I compare this to. Okay? You keep throwing up these weapons. Now you bringing in Patriot weapons or something like that. And one of them times, it's gonna be a nuke go up. Because somebody gonna have to get their point across for real. I said I want, you know what? Fuck this shit. Put them damn nuke submarine things in the water. Put the damn Orshnik in the air. Huh? Oh, you thought your underground bunker was safe? It's not. And Putin didn't show Biden this then. Oh, he gonna get a chance to show Trump though, too. And he told Biden, you see what I did to that underground bunker? Your bunker is not gonna save you. He told that man that shit. G shit. I bet you Biden glad he ain't the president right now. I bet you his ass glad. So all this crazy. So Putin's message to Trump is nothing will be left of Ukraine if you arm Ukraine. I believe him. Because he's not going to arm Ukraine. He's not going to arm Zelensky after the 51 days. No, he's going to arm him within the 50 days. So Trump, I just thought about something. So you say you giving them 50 days for ceasefire, but you also going to give Ukraine weapons. So you really think Putin going to be like, they ain't going to use the weapons till probably the 51 day. No, trust me, Putin's going to make them use that weapon. I wish you used it? Bet. That's my excuse to up the ante again. Huh? Because even if you use the Orshnik without the nuclear warhead, it still do a lot of damage. Ain't that something? Yeah, it still do a lot of damage. So what we don't want is anybody using nuclear weapons. That's what we don't want. But again, the Revelation tell you that the world will be destroyed by fire this time, not water. Fire, bruh. And I always said, you know what? That must be them nukes. It must be the nukes, bruh. It gotta be. So yeah, this is what's going on. All right. Okay, where was I at? Okay, so Putin said there'll be nothing left. You give them them weapons. Now, Russia has dismissed NATO's new weapons deal for Ukraine as mere business. So, yeah, he said, oh, this is all business, huh? Because if you think about it, it is business. Trump said he want money for these weapons we make. He said, we want money. We going to help you. We going to make them because y'all can't make them. We going to make them, but somebody got to pay for these weapons, bro. Huh? Somebody going to pay for these weapons, bro. Man, this shit crazy, motherfucker. When you think you got a friend, you can't trust nobody. Now, what if don't nobody pay for them weapons? You think Ukraine gonna get them? I don't know. But if he did still give it to him, you know Trump gonna want something. Yeah, he gonna want something. You see how he tricked him and got his rare earth minerals? Man, what the fuck? Even when telling him that, and there's still no guarantee that I'm gonna help you against Putin. And he still gave it up. You hear me? The boy is scared, shaking in him boots, man. Damn. All right. But you gonna feel Billy badass when you got people that got your back. You see what I'm saying? So he knows that NATO got Zelensky back. Zelensky knows this. NATO got his back. United States got his back. But you can't forget how Putin feel. He know North Korea. North Korea just recently sent 30,000 of their damn troops over there. Stop it. All right? On the goddamn front line by the border over there. They got his back. China got their back. Got Putin back. Okay? Iran do too. And whoever else. But that's all I know for sure that really, really, really got their back. So, hey, man. Oh, and don't forget about the sleeper cells over here in all the damn states. In every state. You mean tell me they in every state? They just waiting? Oh, damn, we fucked. Those are spies that are ready to terrorize the United States. Damn. Damn. They done messed the world up. So anyway. Now, Russia is questioning who will pay for the arms and warning European citizens will bear the cost. So Russia is trying to tell them, hey, this is all business at the end of the day. Y'all know that because Trump gonna stick the European Union with that bill. All right. You can't even stick it to Zelensky because he broke. You mean to tell me you can't pay for your own weapons, bruh? All right, but people, these nations better watch out on you paying for other people's weapons because don't forget you got to pay for your own weapons. You got to build your own defense in the sky, land, and water up as well. I hope they not depending on Ukraine to beat Putin. I think that's what they doing. They kind of depending on Zelensky to get rid of Putin. That's not going to happen. These motherfuckers crazy. Not when you got Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping. Come on, man. Stop it. I don't know where people's heads is at. Up their ass. That's where it's at. All right. So this comes after Trump confirmed a full completement of Patriot missiles and batteries would soon arrive in Ukraine, saying Europe now funds the war effort while the U.S. supplies equipment. All right, let's get it on then. So now Russia and Germany have reached a new high. Russia says Germany is becoming dangerous again. So now you're going to have Putin, he's side-eyeing Germany. You know what I mean? He's side-eyeing Germany. And we got China backed Russia on Tuesday. Xi Jinping said that both Beijing and Moscow should strengthen mutual support on multilateral forums. So yeah, everybody's getting ready for the big kahuna. And if Israel keep moving how they moving, man, talking about they just trying to defend these innocent people over there, and y'all fuck up Syria/Damascus. If y'all really mess that up, like the Gaza Strip look right now, God, China is not gonna like that. Them Arabs not gonna like that. It's a world war. They already in WW3 though. We should know that. Over there, they already in that. You see what I'm saying? They already in there. We just ain't felt it yet, for real. All right. But they did say that the dollar hit, the United States dollar hit lowest level since 1973. And they are trying to say Americans are about to suffer badly. Well, I tell them this, if you already been suffering badly, it ain't gonna affect your ass. It's not gonna affect the people that's already doing badly. We cool, we'll eat a sandwich, bruh. Old turkey sandwich. You know the sliced turkey in that damn packet is about good 10, 12 slices. Thin ass slices. You gotta use that whole pack, man. And gotta put some cheese on there. If you ain't got cheese, that's fine. We can do that. Put some chips on that sandwich, smashing, devour that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? We've been already doing bad. That dollar ain't, we know the dollar ain't shit. Long as they have my check in my bank account, when I'm supposed to get paid, I'm cool, man. Now, when that fuck up, I know it's a problem. But as long as I still keep going to work, I'm going to have me a couple dollars. You see? Talking about your dollars going to hell. It been went to hell. Why you think they made bricks? That could be one of the reasons why the dollar is going faster down to hell. Bricks said we don't need y'all money. It ain't backed by shit any damn way. It ain't backed by nothing. All right. Zelensky can do nothing but defend himself. That's what I'm saying. That's all he can do. It ain't nothing wrong with defending yourself. You see? You can get brownie points for that, but when you still get your ass beat, you only get a couple brownie points because, bruh, we giving your props that you stood up for yourself type shit, but you still got beat up. We got to talk about that too. Let's start there. You still got beat up. You know what I'm saying? So Zelensky is in bad shape. Now, Putin wants Ukraine in 50 days. Will he succeed? Putin says he wants, or he feel like he gonna take over Ukraine in 50 days. That was my thought. I was like, if you're gonna give this man 50 days, I don't think Trump's gonna go along with the whole 50 days because it's gonna be something that's gonna happen within that 50 days where Trump gonna have to step up big time. He gonna have to. Huh? They out here playing pickleball. You know what I'm saying? Not tennis, motherfucking pickleball. Yeah, he gonna have to do something because Putin ain't playing, and he gonna show him he not playing. He said he want. He matter of fact, he only need 50 days. Trump 49. Huh? Only need 49 to get in their ass, because that's damn near 2 months. Trump, month and a half, bruh. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, that's what Putin says. He say he gonna take over that shit in 50 days, Trump. By them 50 days. I'm trying to see what's gonna happen on the 51st day. Why didn't he say 10 days or something so we could know what's gonna happen on the 11th day? Like the suspense. You see what I'm saying? I can't take it. I want y'all, hey man, ancestors been doing their job, and we need y'all to do y'all job. Go on and destroy yourselves. Because in a minute, it's going to be all black people in this motherfucker. Mess, it's going to be all black people. You know what I'm saying? You know, allegedly. So North Korea threatens. All right. Don't forget about North Korea. North Korea threatens grave consequences. Grave consequences. That means putting you in the dirt after the United States, Japan, and South Korea drills. Now, United States did drills with Japan and South Korea. And you know, North Korea don't like South Korea because they feel like we should all be together. We are all Korea and Japan. We all one. But everybody want to split up from each other. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we better together. So they did them drills, them exercises, doing those B-52 shits in the air. The damn bomber jets, you know, they let off the bomb coming down. Yeah, they drop it on your ass. So they trying to make sure everything's working. That's what the exercises are for. They trying to make sure everything's working. And everybody's on one accord when the shit jump off. When the shit hit the fan, right? So they don't do that for nothing. You know when they start doing that, it's going to be something after that. Just like when they say, oh, we're going to cease fire and stuff like that. and then something drastic happens. That's in the Bible too. They'll say peace, and then all hell breaks loose. Okay? So Putin issued a final warning to Israel with this Iran conflict. And he says there will be a widening of war in the Middle East. I believe Putin. I believe Putin. Okay? That's all I had. But I believe that. So that's why I said yesterday, I said, wait when I wake up tomorrow. It's going to be some shit. It's going to be some shit later on today. What time is it? Where I'm at is 3:10. It's going to be some shit later on today. Watch. I guarantee you, because this is absurd. Hey, shut up. What Israel just did. Okay, they out here staining people's patios and shit. And, you know, they've been making a lot of noise. But yeah, people, anybody got something to say? Dallas, Texas, mess with you. That's what's up. Send you a shout out. Send me some money, man. I hate to be like that, but I ain't even gonna be like that, because I can't even read that shit. I need glasses. But Neri, man, you gotta make a better name than that. You know. Make a better name than that. Anybody trying to read that type shit. Okay, that's doing too damn much. All right. Queen. Yeah, man. So yeah, people. So this is where we at right now. So when I woke up, I seen Israel. That was the biggest thing. I said, no, they didn't just hit Syria, Damascus like that. No, they didn't. So y'all trying to tear it up? Go on, tear it up and see what really happened. Okay? Because you best believe they say right after that. Now, I don't know if it's going to be literally right after that. But they say after that, you know, it's China and Russia against the United States, bro. Okay? China and Russia against the United States. It will be more going against the United States, and it will be more than just the United States going against them type of nations. But the main part, it will be Russia, China against the United States. And that's what we don't want. We don't want that shit. We don't want that smoke, people. All right. And then you got Trump out here trying to distract people from this Epstein files. Now watch somebody end up unalive that knew about these Epstein files. Allegedly. Somebody gonna it's getting to that point, because Trump getting mad and mad and mad about people still asking him about them damn Epstein files. Somebody talking about Russia sees United States as an enemy. Well, we knew that. We know that, you know. And so does China, so does North Korea, and blah, 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 blah. You know. And Iran has threatened Trump so many times on taking him straight up off this map, off the face of the earth, you know. So Trump got a lot on his plate. I would not want to be Trump. I don't believe Trump's gonna last these 4 years, these rest of these 3.5 years. The man been in there 6-7 months, and boy, it's all went to hell just like that. Think about it. I mean, damn. You ain't been in there 2 years or 1 whole year. You just been in there for some months. For some damn months. I feel like he been in there for at least a year. It do, but he ain't. So just imagine what's going to happen the rest of his term. You best believe WW3 going to crank up. I mean, if you don't know that, something damn wrong. Putin the real gangster, Jason Butler said that. You hear me? I got to give it to Putin only because he got the Orshnik. They said Russia got the best nuclear weapons in the world. I don't know how many times I have looked that up and I said, are you shitting me? You mean to tell me it ain't us? Then why we messing with him like that? That's what I'm saying. Germany don't need us anymore, huh? Yeah, that's what it looked like. But they trying to, well, they can split off all they want. But Russia. Putin is now seeing Germany as a threat. All right. So, you know. But also France and Germany got some stuff together. See, France got nuclear weapons. The president of France already said that. And he was distributing a little bit of this everywhere, all over the NATO countries. So this was like last year. So it's a lot of stuff. If you ain't been paying attention, they had already been getting ready for what? Around this time of what's going on now. They already been getting ready for this shit. With or without the United States. Okay? Because they got to defend themselves. Because that's just like I keep telling people to get their things, get your things. The reason why I say that is because it could be some disasters wherever you live. Now, you could be on the way to the crib, and Lord bless you, God bless you to get there. Now you stuck in the crib. Or you could be already in the crib and you just stuck in the crib. How can somebody come and help you? Especially when he didn't shut up. Especially when he didn't cut all these monies from these different organizations like a FEMA and stuff like that. They can't get to you on time like they used to. Even then, they really wasn't sometimes helping on time, as we know. So think about it now. What, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have your own shit in place too. Meantime, between time. Yeah, we still want your help whenever you get here, but meantime, between time, I got to make sure I'm good and my family good and stuff like that. Especially if you got children. Good Lord. All right? You got to think about your children if you don't think about yourself. All right? Something that Israel ain't doing, because they don't care if they eliminate children or what. They don't get no damn right about that. All right? If you're in the way, you in the way. So that's why I be saying that. Because if the WW3 was to happen to the point where we got sirens going on off up in this joint only because they are alerting you that United States had to do some crazy shit over there in the Middle East. Right? You better have your shit in order, your soul and everything. Your soul in order and your household in order, people. Because some people waiting on the rapture, right? If that's true, then you're supposed to get lifted up out of here, right? Beam me up like Scotty. Huh? So, but what if you still here? Huh? You gotta have game plans. A, B, and A through Z at these days. All right? A through Z. A through Z. Shank said, ever had people smile in your face, communicate with you, and know they don't like you? That's China, Russia, and USA relationship. You hear me? And that's been since day one, for real. But I said this once before. They only tolerate each other because they knew they had to do business with each other somewhere. Right? It was a time when you couldn't get around not doing business with the United States, even though we doing all this, talking all this big shit because we America. Right? The tables have turned. America is not who they were back in the day. This 2025, man. We in the damn future. Ain't people not going for that no more. And then look who you got in there. Trump. You got Trump and you got Trump, the rubber band man, huh? Goddamn skins rubber. I ain't talking about T.I. I'm talking about Trump, the Trumpster. Yeah. They don't respect Trump. As I was going to say, as they shouldn't. And I know they sound crazy because I'm in America. But let me tell you something. That ain't even the name of America. Do your damn homework. All right? So, I'm just sitting back watching the party die. Kendrick told me, sit back and watch the party die. All right? Sit back and watch the party die. So it's just bad, people. But you have to be a witness to this. God wants you to be a witness. That's what I'm doing. I'm being a witness. It's very interesting. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching Revelation come to life. This movie is good. This is the best movie I ever seen. All right? Good ass movie. And it's happening. You know? This is a good ass movie. What homie say Putin gonna melt Our shadows to the concrete. You hear me? I remember saying that. He said, I melt your shadow to the concrete. Some shit like that. Yeah. Yeah, Shank, you remember that lie? Now that's crazy. How the fuck you gonna melt somebody's shadow to the concrete? That's crazy. You know that's crazy. Trump trying to clean up too fast. Yeah. Yep. ISIS stuff. But really, he's not cleaning up too fast. This is all supposed to happen. They needed somebody in there that was going to hurry it up. Now, if Kamala would have won, it would have been the same outcome. Maybe it just would have been slower. See, Trump got in there and he wasn't playing. He even lied to everybody. But I didn't vote. I ain't never voted in my life. But whoever voted for him is really upset with Trump right now, especially the farmers and shit like that. Well, I tell you what. If he don't care about his own people, you know he don't care about the world, all right? And he don't care what state is in, as long as the plan from beginning of time, before he was even born, gets in place. The NWO. N-fucking-W-O. And I already made a video about the rules of the NWO, people. Huh? They got rules for the NWO. Mm-hmm. That's the time I don't want to be here. I definitely don't want to live through no NWO. You know, you ain't finna reprogram me, right? That's why I didn't work out in the military, because you can't reprogram me. And when I found that out, that's when shit went to hell, right? They go dirty my name up. What? You dirty my name up, military. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because what? I would not comply to some of the shit y'all believe in. I'm not doing that. Nah, ain't nobody perfect. And I am with the shits, but not like that. I'm not going to be with the shits like that. You wasn't supposed to be in there no way. You see? That's crazy. Yeah, ICE is stopping. They saying ICE, some of them ICE border patrol people, they quitting, man. They quitting and shit. Do I like Trump or no? I don't like none of them. Listen, when I speak about these leaders, these world leaders, I'm not really on nobody's side, bruh. I'm trying to hurry it up like they hurrying it up. You ain't even hurrying it up enough for me. And they probably like, this shit ain't hurrying it up enough. I'm with you on that. All right? I'm with you on that. I'm ready for the new heaven and the new earth. What? Shit. What? I'm sick of this shit. You ain't sick of this shit? Huh? And trying to wake up and go about your day like none of this is happening? Because what you gonna do? You can't do nothing about it. So you still got to get up, go to work, this and that, and try to play like none of this is happening. But the day when you can't do that anymore, when you can't say this is not happening, trying to make your mind feel like this ain't happening, your mind's going to tell you, damn, it finally happened. Nah, in them days, you can play like this shit ain't happening, but it's going to be hard to do that. Huh? It's going to be real hard to do that. What? Shit, these motherfuckers ain't playing, people. Imagine you over there in Russia, Ukraine, Iran, Syria, Israel. Imagine you over there. We finna have, so look, they say rumors of wars and there are going to be wars going on. The rumors that we hearing about of wars are about to happen. Okay? They are about to happen. All right? So China, yeah, be on the lookout for China getting in Taiwan ass. Be looking forward to that, because then what Trump gonna have to do? Try and get into China's ass by giving Taiwan weapons. Like they already doing right now. All right? And they're gonna have to continue to give them weapons. And then Trump's gonna lean on the other allies. Are y'all gonna help The reason why, let me tell you, reason why Trump's saying y'all allies need to pick it up that's over there, because if they get through who they fighting through, like if China takes over Taiwan, guess who else he finna try to take over? You see what I'm saying? So y'all best be trying to help each other. He's trying to really get them to help each other. Don't lean all on the United States, because we gonna have to be fighting later on too. But if I can help y'all so it don't come over here, that's one thing. Okay, think about it. Like they say, this shit chess, not checkers. These are gangsters out here. That's why I be telling people, if you want to see some gangster shit, this is the most gangster shit you could be fucking talking about, witnessing, researching. These are some real gangsters. Now they blowing your ass to smithereens. Okay? They taking over whole nations and shit. Whole cities and shit. Not blocks, motherfucker. Not blocks and shit like that. Not drive-by shootings and shit like that. Not. This is totally different. But when you need to worry is when somebody put up a nuke, because that's the crazy part. We've been hearing about these long-range missiles, this and that. Now a lot of people are talking about going straight to nucleus. All right, going straight to nucleus. That's going to fuck up the whole world. Even if they put off nucleus over there, it's going to hurt us over here. That's what people don't realize too. Why you think a while back, United States, and probably still to this day, certain people was trying to get you to buy them iodine packs, iodine pills and shit. They say iodine pills will help you when nuclear radioactive is in the air and shit like that. But a scientist came out, for people that think that, said that you would have to been taking that for years and years and years for that shit to even work. You can't just wait until some shit like that jump off and say, oh, we got the iodine pills, take some, everybody. That's not gonna help you. They say that white phosphorus shit get on your skin from that shit. It eats straight through your bone. Skin and bone, bruh. Don't nobody want this. Huh? That's when you're going to get your zombie-looking motherfuckers coming up to your door. Can you help me? No. Look like you've been bit by 40 rats. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that movie, Left Behind? Leave the World Behind. Now, that dude came to his neighbor trying to get medicine for his son. Damn teeth was falling out and shit like that. Now I think about it, I don't even know why his shit was coming out. Why was they coming out? But anyway, that man had a shotgun. It was just him and his daughter. His daughter in the crib. He said, I ain't giving you shit. Because that man said, we know you are a prepared man. See how people going to be prepared and some people are not. And you going to trying to come take people things. They going to blow your chest straight through your ass. Burn your damn shadow to the concrete. It took them all type of negotiation, all type of strategic talking to get that man to give them some fucking antibiotics. He didn't even want their money. What the fuck he gonna do with the money? It's war going on. That money after this WW3 for the whole world, it's NWO. Your United States money is gonna be obsolete, people. Think about it. There's going to be no need for US dollars. 20s, 50s, blue strips, none of that. That's dead. So enjoy it while you can. Because all this, doing money, train, long lines on your arm, that shit going to be dead, bruh. You're going to be burning that shit trying to keep warm. And don't forget the wintertime is coming. People still fighting. War, though. Not this other shit. I'm talking about people still at war. It's going to be a cold winter for some people. Especially if you ain't got your shit. He already cutting Medicaid. He cutting goddamn food stamps and shit. People better be racking up. People will be getting $3,000. I seen somebody today. Matter of fact, it's a lady. She had 7 kids and she get like, and one on the way, and she get like $3,000 a month. And lady, you better be buying your non-perishables. You hear me? Your motherfucking non-perishables, because it could get to a point where they EMPI ass. Listen, we already got sleeper cells in every state, but how many though in every state? Think about it. And they just waiting on the right time to turn our lights off, turn the TV off. Now, if you can't communicate, ain't nobody got walkie-talkies. Ain't nobody got... I don't even know if a walkie-talkie would work, though, if all the satellites and shits is out. I never thought of that. I got to do some research on that. But I'm just saying, people, you're not going to be able to communicate with nobody. TV's off. It's dark as hell. Motherfuckers coming outside like, your lights off? Yup. Damn, the whole block out. Damn, that block too. Like, That's when your ass should turn back around and go in the house. Lock the door. Make sure your windows locked. It could get to a point where people gonna have wood just in case you bust that your windows out. They got wood up there. You know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't prepared to that. Everybody ain't got that just laying around their crib in the basement somewhere. Everybody, see, that's what I'm saying. People not gonna be prepared. That's why you gotta have your soul prepared. So if you do make it through this, you prepare physically, and if you don't make it, then your soul is good. You should be going with the Creator. You see what I'm saying? That's just basically what it is. That's just what it is. But you can't think God gonna come get you in this rapture. I mean, you could think that. I'm just saying you can't just think that. And that might not even been the time he was supposed to come anyway. And if people think that, and you still here, but you didn't physically arm yourself and stuff like that. Come on, man. Huh? Even in the Bible say, put on the full armor of God. Message. Now you can put it on spiritually, and you can really put it on. Put that shit on. Huh? Suited and put that shit on, people. Alright? Hey, I got my peace. Peace be still, right? Peace be still, and I got a piece of steel. You see that? Because ain't nobody taking me to no I can't concentrate camp. No, you not. I ain't going no shit like no alligator Alcatraz in them days. None of that. I ain't doing that. You gonna have to get me. You gonna have to take me. What the fuck is that? You gonna have to take me right here. Little fruit fly. I hate them damn things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even got no fruit in here. What's really going on? So, yeah, I'm going to get your ass. Yeah, so you got to be prepared in all aspects of your life. Okay? Phosphorus. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Michelle. Phosphorus. They say that white shit get on your ass. Eat straight through your bone, bruh. Fuck the skin. The skin's, it's like acid type shit. It just eat straight through your shit. Like, man, come on, man. Ugh. Oh, salute to Ibrahim Traore, right, of Burkina Faso, and the president of Niger and Mali. Yeah, because they ain't going, man. You feel me? True black alpha males, whether they consider themselves black or not. You're melanated. Hey, you're still melanated. Got more melanin than most of us over here. This fruit fly gotta go, bruh. But yeah, people. So it's attracted. This light track. Yeah, but shout out to Traore. He ain't nothing but like a young 35 or something like that. 30, 34, 35, or 36. He one of them. And I mean, he ain't backing down. You see? They over there like, Trump, we don't need your help, and we don't need you coming over here trying to dictate some shit. You got enough on your own damn plate, boy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. And don't forget, Putin is cool with Africa. He cool with Traore. I've seen videos of it. They have meetings and stuff. And they smiling from ear to ear. He is cool with Traore. I won't be surprised when Because they already say Babylon has fallen in Revelation. So it's like, I won't be surprised when America is no more as far as the government. I won't be surprised for that. It's been a long time coming. Y'all always been in everybody's shit. Y'all think y'all own the whole world anyway. United States always thought they own the whole damn world. Right? And then what make it worse when in the Middle East and stuff like that, they already fighting their own wars, but then their enemy want to go run to United States and get some help. Ain't that a bitch? Damn, now you really giving United States the big head. You feel me? You know. So yeah, man. So yeah, that's all I had to say, people. What you mean, how did old boy miss? Oh, Michelle said he 37. Trey R. Yeah, he like 37. But Dice Tracks, what you talking about? How did old boy miss? Love the message. That's what's up. Yeah, because when I woke up and seen that, but I said that yesterday. Watch when I wake up, it's going to be something. I said, watch when we wake up, it's going to be something. The biggest thing today was Israel doing that shit in Syria, in Damascus. I said, boy, yup, they going to tear it up. They going to tear it up, man. All right. God bless you too. So, and then these are, Damascus, that's an ancient city. And that's one place that never, the name has never changed in the Bible, Damascus. Yep. They said, boy, because they was like, somebody had told me one day, well, China and Russia ain't in the Bible. Because they was named something else then. Damn. It was named Gog and Magog, evidently. Think about it. Because Gog and Magog today is what? China and Russia. The bear and the dragon. And what are we, a damn eagle or something? Come on, man. Huh? We an eagle, man. A damn eagle can't beat no bear or no dragon. It can't be no dragon for sure. The shit crazy, people. So y'all just better get y'all things and keep getting your things. And just have it for a rainy day, man. Like your non-perishables and stuff like that. Everything, man, people, it's gonna be the smallest thing that you gonna wish you had. Like a can opener. Right? Like some damn waterproof matches or something. Go to Dollar Tree and get a whole stack of lighters for $1.25. You see what I'm saying? You gonna need shit. It's gonna be shit that you normally don't use for real too. Like you don't care about having it. It's not a real big thing to have. Those are things you're gonna need. Other than, you need your food and your water. You gotta have hella water, food. So this was smart when I heard somebody say this. They was like, if something was to really drastic happen to the water, right? To everybody's water supply. And you knew they wasn't going to get it together right away. Before they say that, run the water in the tub. Of course you want your tub to be clean. But run a full tub of water. That way you have water. I'm just saying, that shit kind of nasty if you think about it. But, hey, man, water is water at the end of the day. You hear me? Especially, like, what if you can't boil it? That's another thing, too. You might not be able, the electric might be out. How you going to boil it? You got to have some type of, I don't know what you're going to do, right? That's some shit you need to look up to find out how to do that. It's a way to do it. Might take you forever, but shit, That's why I buy canned goods that I know I'm going to eat. Like, I eat vegetables and stuff like that anyway, like peas, corns, and anything Glory. Glory got cabbage. They got baked, you can get the baked beans. You can get all type of shit like that. Got a long life shelf. And then you can also get like them MREs type shits that have 10-year lifespans, you know? Yeah. And you could cook an MRE with dirty water because you're not drinking or eating the water. You just using the water to warm up the meal. You see? It got a thing in there to heat your shit up. So, yeah, all you need is water. And you don't need a lot of water, just a little bit. That motherfucker get hot. You know? Shit like that. And these days, you gotta think like a military motherfucker. If you want to survive, that's why they're saying come the survival of the fittest. Only the strong will survive. And you can't be strong if you ain't got no eats and you ain't got no fluids in your ass. Think about that shit. So yeah, it's a nice day today. They out here doing our patios and shit, staining them and cleaning them, you know. You know, and I'm off work. I gotta wash my hair. Just going along with my regular shit. But in the back of my mind, I be like, man, this world fucked up. You hear me? And it's surely coming to a neighborhood near you. You know? So you should be thanking God that you didn't get flooded out like some of these other people. All right? Because right now, their life is in hell. Some of them people feel like they just want to give up. They done lost their damn thing. The shit's fucked up. Can't get no help right away. You know. Think about it. They like fucked up right now. So don't think it can't happen to you. Then on top of that, these wars and shit. Then on top of that, your damn government don't give a damn about your ass. They don't give a fuck about us. You see what I'm saying? Shit. You gotta get on your A game, people. So anyway, it was fun. If anybody got anything else to say to match up with that, then go ahead. Because other than that, I don't have anything else. I'm trying to see if somebody is posting anything new. Updates. I don't see none. You know. I'm not seeing none. You know. But I did see where somebody said that the anti-you-know-who would probably be an AI hologram. That's why you can't, people saying the sky's falling, they going viral on TikTok. You can't really, it's, with the technology they got out here, like Project Bluebeam and shit like that, it's kind of hard to depict what the hell is in the sky. If that's what you really seeing. Huh? Think about it. That's just like the weapon manipulator, HAARP, HAARP. Some people in Texas, they say this wasn't natural. Oh, you think? Because was that Texas or the other place where in an hour it was like 40 feet of water all of a sudden? Like, what the fuck? You think that way? And it could have been natural. I don't know. Maybe God trying to tell you something. Either way, somebody's trying to tell you something. They want you out of there. They don't flood shit for nothing. If it is them, the powers that shouldn't be, they ain't flooding it for nothing. They don't want you there. And that's for a reason. So, oh yeah, I've been missing to talk about this for the last 3 videos. Who is that? Shit. Elon Musk partnered up with China with his Tesla shit. And so Elon Musk had been said China will become the most powerful nation on earth. He said this 4 months ago, which shouldn't surprise you. Oh, it don't surprise me, not a goddamn thing. But he sent his Tesla production, I believe, to China. Well, I know he did. I just can't find it right now. Following Tesla CEO, that much money in China. So you got to think about that now. And he been talking to China. But anyway, yeah, so he's got his manufacturing going on in China. They did some type of deal. So I think he about done with Trump. He had to say, Trump, you know what? I got something for your ass, bro. Because just like, that's just showing you that nobody needs America for real. Not like they used to. Nations are so advanced now where they can just trade and stuff like that amongst themselves. All right? And if they need something from America, one of these days, they just gonna come take that shit. You know? Yeah, they just gonna come take that shit. Especially with these damn sleeper cells over here. Where are the sleeper cells, man? Think about it. They could be living next door to you. You don't even know that shit. What do you think about the Epstein files being blocked by politicians? Because they probably know they on there too. Huh? Man, look. If that lady get to talk, if they really want to know what's on the Epstein files, they just let that lady talk. That's locked up. That was with Epstein, his wife or whoever the fuck she is. Huh? I think that was his wife. They would just let her talk. They ain't letting her talk, is she? And she say she's willing to go to the Supreme Court and testify, people. Huh? Now, Epstein's brother didn't already came out and said his brother didn't do that to himself. And I told y'all yesterday it was a man, he was in a crime organization, Capo, or whatever, in the 80s, in that same cell where Epstein was at. In the same cell. Not with him, but he was in there in the 80s. And he said there's no way he could have did that to himself. There's no way anybody can just take their life in there. So that's telling me who did it. Yeah. It remind me of Sandra Bland. Huh? It remind me of Sandra Bland. You know, alligator Alcatraz, they up there laughing, talking about, if you try to escape, the alligator's gonna eat you. That remind me of when y'all ass was, putting them black babies, infant babies out there for alligator bait. I can't feel sorry for a lot of this shit. This ain't my fight. My battle is already won. I'm sitting back watching the party die, people. Now, whoever on this Epstein list, they know they ass on that list. In them files, on the list of going back and forth to that island, all of that. Yes, you know you're on there. Diddy ass probably on there. If Michael Jackson on there, Michael Jackson was on the list though. I mean, what is anybody going there for anyway? Epstein, right? You mean you ain't never heard about Epstein? These people? But you gonna go to his motherfucking Oprah, huh? You gonna go to this man's island and do what? Because Oprah, where them goddamn children at in Africa? Them girls. Did anybody ever find that out? When you powerful with money, though, you can get out of things. Favor for a favor. Water purification tablets, bug out bags, hammers, and ammo. For real, though, growing our own food. Yeah, but yeah, growing your own food can be disastrous as well. Unless you know another way to use it without the dirt that's on the earth, because the soil is messed up. Chemtrails are in the sky. It's been going for years and years. That shit come right down onto your soil, in your hair, on your everywhere, on your skin. Elon Musk's son disrespected Trump in the Oval Office. Go figure. Yeah, he sure did. He said, "Shh, you're not the president." Digging all in his nose and shit. Yeah. He told Trump, "You not the president." And when he said that, I said, well, now, why would a child tell Trump that he not the president? Because Elon Musk was probably telling his son, "I'm the president." It only makes sense. That's what came to my mind. Elon must have been telling him, "I'm the president." He's going to say, "Shh, you not the president." Now, you know that's crazy. Digging all in his damn nose and shit. All on Elon back and neck and shit. Like, man, get this little motherfucker up out of here. He's the he looked like the almond dude. I did a video about that. I put the omen boy up there. And you know, they got hella movies, but that one movie, he looked like one of them little boys looked like Elon Musk's son, bruh. That one that was right there. Yeah. Huh? And he be having temper tantrums and shit. Yes, he do. Spoiled rotten bastard. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Missing Mexican kids, too. It's missing kids all over this joint. Huh? Shit. 500,000 of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So where these kids at? What y'all do with Kanika Jenkins' organs? Man said shit like that. Harvesting. You know what I'm talking about. Now these 500,000 kids, what the fuck? Huh? I remember that one rich dude, he finally died though. It was a Rothschild. He had 8 heart transplants. 8. I said, damn, you wanted to live that bad? And God finally let your ass go. He had 8 people. I don't want one. You not finna keep opening me up, putting in somebody else's goddamn heart. Why? You's a fucking reptilian. How does he get on the list every time he need a heart and hurry up and get a heart? He got that money, I get it. But where you getting these hearts from? Huh? Is it natural causes? Somebody was in a car accident? I don't know. But where you getting these hearts from? Get Out movie? When that man flashed that that phone and he took his picture, he said, he came to. He said, get out. Trying to make him, hey man, you better get out of there. Take me with you. But then they put him right back under that. Shut your ass up. Sit back and relax. You know, hypnotizing people. That's what they say. You in there, but the other person really in there with you. They operate your body. But they got some consciousness shit like that. They brought out some years ago. Where they can keep your conscience. Like, I was like, how do they do that? That's the same thing I asked about. How can they abstract your damn melanin out your body? How do they do that? I guess off the bone marrow. I don't know, but the shit crazy. They got all type of technology these days that is far out, bruh. Unimaginable ass shit. Okay. Shit crazy as hell. I'm glad you said, Rose Gold. You're right. What goes up must come down. Who knows what's in your soil? Yeah. 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 On some real shit. So, I don't know. It's just crazy, right? But it's like it slowly kills you. It slowly gives you certain diseases like a cancer and stuff like that. You know? But some stuff out here will hurry up and get you that. Because I seen a study where younger people are getting cancer like crazy. Because all this fast food stuff, probably allegedly. Yep. Yeah. Now, it's a lady, black lady, and I ain't knocking her. She goes viral because she feeds her children. I think she got like 5 fast food every day, but she makes sure they eat. And I ain't against that. At least they eat. You hear me? But watch how, well, I don't want them to have complications, but just watch. If you doing that every day, though, all day, you're gonna have complications, bro. Huh? Eating KFC every day. They say that ain't even real chicken. Ain't none of this shit real. You could barely trust the shit unless you got a farm and you know your meat came from a for real animal, and then you got to be feeding them right for you to even be able to have good meat. So it's a lot going on. We know them chicken wings ain't supposed to be that damn big. We've been noticed that. Y'all been allegedly sticking shit in them with that syringe. Damn chickens can't even walk, bruh. Where the damn feet at? The damn feet like a stick anyway. Huh? And the whole body is hiding the feet and legs. Now y'all know y'all wrong for that. So it could be bigger portions of chicken, you know, type shit. Like, come on, man, just take me back. Take me back, man, to Ponderosa. If y'all know what Ponderosa was, they had the real chicken wings, little wings, party wings, baby. The party, even the party wings like this. Goddamn. And then if you ain't got no deep fry, them drumsticks ain't cooking right in no skillet. All right? They don't cook right. And you got to make sure you got a deep fry. Them some big ass wings. That's my point. Them some big ass wings, bruh. Straight up. They starting to print 3D foods. You hear me? Somebody said hi from Germany. Well, you know what Putin said about Germany, bruh. All right? You better look it up. You know. But look it up. Huey Newton Jr. They learned the consciousness from the Egyptian temples, or should I say Thoth. You feel me? Because the day Elon Musk started putting neurotechnology in people's head, and they couldn't at first move their arms and stuff, so now you can just think it, and you can. He just be doing weird ass shit, right? He's a mad scientist. He reminds me of a dude off of that damn movie, Austin Power movie. You know? Crazy ass shit, people. So you gotta be aware of what's going on. It's all bad. All right? It's all bad. The food bad. The air bad. The water's bad. Now they tell you can't even really trust bottled water. But I will take my chances with bottled water. But even bottled water can expire. What? Man, look. It's just the world has gone to hell in a handbasket. Now, whether you want your handbaskets to be Gucci, you want it to come from Target, you want it to be from Walmart, you want motherfucking Louis Vuitton basket, whichever. You still going down in the basket. America is. You know? They talking about United States will fight China in a friendly fashion, says Donald Trump, hailing energy and AI race in United States. We not beating China in no AI race, especially when Tesla is over there doing business with China. Even if he didn't, China is so advanced. The people over there is advanced. The goddamn neighborhoods is more advanced. Like, I tell you what, Orlando Brown, I seen him on an interview, and he said, why don't America look like China, parts of China? You know, the futuristic shit and stuff like that. And I was like, he making a point, bruh. Because America's supposed to be looking like that type shit. Like you go to China for the first time and you be like, damn, this shit, like I'm on a whole nother planet. Right. Why America don't look like that? I don't know. Because we greedy and mostly don't give back. But at least China, they give back or something to the society itself. Might not be the people so much, but the way it look, like, check this out. Now, you mean to tell me the Gaza Strip, Israel, once they get doing whatever they doing, they supposed to gift. They're going to gift the damn Gaza Strip to Trump. And Trump gonna turn into all these hotels and stuff like that. You can't make, and the way they took billions of dollars into this now, you can't make America look like that. Yeah, you can make America look like that, but you want us, and a lot of us in poverty still. But we ain't winning against China in no type of race, no type of war. All right? That's dead right there. I'm gonna tell you that now, but I can't even find what I was looking for. But yeah, y'all can look that up. Elon Musk did a dealing with did deals with China. Okay. So yeah, I'm surprised Elon Musk, somebody ain't got him out the way yet. You know. But super AI is next. That's the bot that will be thinking for us. You know what I mean? Shit, we already got that chat GPT stuff. You ask that thing something, it's telling you all types of stuff. It's just dumbing us down even more, bro. Some of us. You know what I'm saying? But the answers that thing be giving. When I see people going viral for the answer for the questions they be asking, I be like, man, because they say that's the devil. It's some demons in there. I could believe it if it's true. You know what I'm saying? It ain't shocking. If it's, you know what I mean? If it's true, it ain't shocking. If it really is demons in there talking to you, I mean, familiar spirits type shit, it wouldn't be surprising. Because that's who they working with anyway. You know, you got Democrats and Republicans. Demons and reptilians, bruh. You can't trust none of them. That's why I never voted in my life. They say, oh, well, you just gotta still vote. You know, it's just for the lesser evil. Exactly. They both evil. I'm lost. Like, what? I'd rather not vote. Because it ain't gonna be nothing for me in there anyway. No matter how you look at it. That's why when Trump was like, make America great again, what America are you talking about? When was America ever great? Ask yourself that shit. And then go back to the statement of make America great again. The fuck is you talking about? That's what I want to know. I still want to know that. The fuck is he talking about? Shit. And shit, I know they like a 7.2 earthquake near Alaska and they got a tsunami warning. Now that's crazy. Did that happen or? Yeah, man. And then we gotta you gotta stay close watching what Mother Earth is doing with these volcanoes like Yellowstone. And because they said Yellowstone, the animals around there, they leaving Yellowstone. Animals be knowing. All right. They know that sucker probably gonna blow. And that's one thing we don't want either. Because they said Yellowstone's supposed to be the biggest volcano in the world. So if that motherfucker erupt, now you know that's crazy. It's a lot on everybody's plate right about now. No, like telling you what you will and won't be doing today or forever. You hear me? That's when you gonna have the NWO probably with the smart houses for dumb people. Alright? Huh? They already conditioned you to have the Tesla car. You ain't even gotta drive that bitch. What? Now you done forgot how to drive. You didn't fuck around with that shit. You gonna then you'll have motherfuckers that can't drive for real and they in that motherfucker. Let the motherfucker malfunction and you don't know how to manually get that motherfucker right. It's crazy. Well, we seen on that movie Leave the World Behind. All them Teslas was just hitting, just crashing. But wasn't nobody in the Tesla. Was the motherfucker activating itself and just, you know, I don't know. Huh? I don't know. I have no idea, man. But there's a lot going on. You just got to pay attention. It's interesting to me because I'm just waiting on for Israel to see. I'm seeing it right now. They blowing up buildings and shit. Talking about Israel strikes Damascus. Death toll nears 250 in Drew's area. I mean, and you know when they hit them buildings, all the concrete smoke when it blows it up, all that smoke and shit be all over you know, it just be all over the place with ashes and shit. That's just, it's disgusting. Right? I don't want to get blew up. You know, I don't want to get blew up. I don't want to get blew up, people. But 15-minute cities is crazy. Right. Yep. Yeah. Cause sometimes I think like, will the NWO even be able to happen? Because I don't think necessarily that's in the Bible about no NWO, unless you talking about the new heaven and the new earth type shit. That's the only thing that come to my mind when you talking about shit like that. But well, they got the rules for it for your ass. You know, they got the rules for it. Shit, they talking about Russia out here recruiting the homeless to destabilize the West. You hear me? They using everybody. It's crazy, man. Somebody else had an earthquake of 5.4. Aleutian Trench. Mount Rainier storms continue today. What? Yeah, man. It's all crazy though, people. You know, it's all crazy. So that's my time though. I'm about to get up out of here, man, and finish off my evening, man. And y'all just go get your things. Trust God, all will be well, because God is always still in control. So we gotta remember that part. But just keep your, God even tell you to be a witness to this shit now. So you know the times and the seasons and the signs of the times. So you won't be, like, what's going on? Well, you already know what's going on. And when you see something going on, you're supposed to know immediately what's going to happen after that. They give you time, preparation to get on your shit again. But one time it's going to be to the point where it ain't going to be no more getting prepared. You just have to look around and see what you have. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you still got time, I guess. You still got time, people. All right. So whenever you can, go get your shit. All right. Okay, so growing number of Republicans pushing for transparency in Jeffrey Epstein case. I believe it's going to get leaked or something, or they're going to let that lady talk. Now, like I said, if they really wanted it to come out, you ain't got to beg for it to come out, and that lady just told y'all she'll goddamn tell everything in front of the Supreme Court. It shouldn't be nothing else to say. Be like, say less, lady. Protect that lady at all costs. Get her up out of there. She need to say what she got to say. Right? Put her in witness protection. She getting out of jail. She gotta get out. But no, she don't. Cause she's an evil bitch. I keep saying that. You was with the shit too, girl. She just mad because they Epstein up out of here, and then on top of that, her ass in jail. You feel me? In prison. All right, then. Shit. All right. I'm about this joint. Peace and blessings, everyone. Thanks for